I would love to, like, what's going on with Mars in terms of what we've learned and things,
A lot. So,
conceptually people can understand.
yeah, Mars is the only planet entirely inhabited by robots. And then second, they think that water did exist. I think they know for sure water did exist on Mars in like liquid form a long time ago, millions of years ago. But something happened in the Martian atmosphere where it was all the air that we have on Earth, they had on Mars, was blown off by the sun, and everything went dry and everything died. So let's learn from that and make sure it doesn't happen on Earth.
We know for sure, it sounds like you're saying that at one point or another there was an atmosphere like around Mars that was you could live
Life sustaining.
work.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. And then at one point or another you said the sun blasted it off.
Yeah, it evolved to like melting away somehow for some reason.
Uh and like currently there's no water on Mars, right?
Actually, I think there's, they have ice caps. Like there's frozen, I think frozen water in the ice caps. So that there's not liquid water, but frozen water.
So what does it feel like on Mars if we were standing on
Oh,
Mars?
well, for 1 year, 1/3 the gravity. So if you had a trampoline, it'd be awesome because you could bounce really high. Um,
Sick.
if you were gonna like throw a ball back and forth, you could do it at 3 times the distance.
How about as fast?
Faster, because the atmosphere on Mars is 1/100th of the thickness on Earth. So they do have a very, very thin layer of air, but it's not dense at all. It's like if you were in a car and like driving around on Mars and you put your hand out the window and like, on Earth you feel the pressure against your hand, you get 1/100th of that on Mars.
I think you were saying to me too that weren't you saying that like if your hair doesn't blow back?
Yeah. Yeah. So if like you stick your head out the window and you're going 60 miles an hour driving around a car on Mars, it might like flutter a little bit. It would be like blown back like it would be here.
So to live on Mars, would you have to be like anchored down?
No, I mean, it'd be super fun running around with like 1/3 gravity, but you certainly can't go outside without a spacesuit.
Right. Well, sure. But like the spacesuit would anchor you down
Yeah.
more,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's enough where I guess.
Yeah.
What is the temperature like?
Oh, extremes. Well, extremely cold on Mars. I mean, even the hottest day is like below zero on Earth.
Yeah, there has to be like there's got to be ice there. Like a lot.
Well, you need the water to have the ice. So it's cold enough to have, like any water, you wouldn't have liquid water running. But yeah, if you had, I guess there's ice on the ice caps. So,
Right.
yeah.
Well, it's interesting because like in our world, in our reality, water is just like one of the elements, It's like one of the things that we have to survive
Yeah.
in general.
Yeah.
So let's just assume there is no water on Mars that's actually liquid or whatever, right? That means that if there's something living there, that means that there is an entire different ecosystem in which those things have learned to survive. They don't need water.
Yeah.